With the Mega Man Dual Override announced at the Game Awards, I have decided to play through all of the classic Mega Man games before it comes out next year. I've already played through Mega Man 1, which you can see here, and the next step on the journey is Mega Man 2. Will this go as poorly as Mega Man 1, or have I leveled up? In the year of 2200X, a super robot named Mega Man was created. Dr. Light created Mega Man to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created 8 of his own robots to counter Mega Man. Oh, what's up guys, it's Mast and welcome back to another Mega Man video. And this time we are playing Mega Man 2. Oh, this song is so good. Alright, oh, oops. We're not gonna sit here and play the full song. I do suggest you play excuse me, you listen to the song on your own if you've never heard it somehow. But here are our 8 Robot Masters for this game. There's actually 8 this time and not just 6. And we're starting off with Airman. Oh man. Oop, I forgot about that. Yep, so Mega Man 2, sure the intro, if I remember actually to put it in the video this time, will describe this game, well, give a basic overview of this game, but the game itself as a player does have its fair share of differences. As you probably saw, well, as you saw from clicking the Robot Masters, or just the starting screen itself, this game is more refined, obviously. And because of that, well, with the game being refined, we have better platforming, in my honest opinion, better level design, and well, better platforming, better level design kind of go hand in hand. But what I really mean is, a lot of the levels don't feel as... It's not really the levels felt unfair in Mega Man 1, but they surely had their issues. Obviously, and as you can see, we also have new designs for weapon energy, which I just picked up, and health. Is actually a very... Wait, where the hell am I supposed to go with this? Right? Oh, not right. It has been a minute for me since I've actually gone through Mega Man 2. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm a bit... if I am a bit... rusty. There's a new health design pickups. This sucks. These are very off cycle. Because those horns do hurt you. So having those be off cycle is actually a very bad thing for me. Get out of here. But also continue on with the changes this game has. Mega Man doesn't have the slippery... I don't even really say he was slippery in the... I swear I hit jump, but I guess I was wrong there. Okay then. What I was going to say was Mega Man doesn't feel as weighty as he did in MM1. Even then, he wasn't really fully weighty. Sometimes he felt slippery too. It was really weird. But either way, he controls better. And I'm very thankful. I almost missed that jump. But I am very thankful for that. It makes the game a lot more fun to play. Not that Mega Man 1 wasn't fun, but like I said in the video, it had its issues. Okay, let's not mess up our jump this time. Alright. Should be all good now. As long as I don't mess up jumps again, which, you know, can't happen, but hopefully it doesn't. And it didn't. Alright, cool. Time for our first Robot Master of Mega Man 2, Airman. Airman, as you can see, will shoot these tornadoes that you'll have to jump over. And that's really all he really does besides move left and right. Just jump over those tornadoes, and even if you damage tank through them, you'll be honestly perfectly fine. As you can see from my lackluster gameplay. Get equipped with Air Shooter. Message from Dr. Light. Item 2 completed. Get your weapons ready. Get equipped with Item 2. Very slow text. Alright, keep it going. So, after Airman, we will now move on to the win condition of this game, Metal Man. Man, I wonder if I can... Thoughts for later. Metal Man's stage is a factory that with a lot of moving parts, and also ceilings that will try to kill you. Just be careful on the conveyor belts. Bottomless pits, can't follow my own advice. Anyway, bottomless pits and these ceiling traps will be your undoing. But what I just picked up was something very special. Give me a minute here. If I hit the pause menu, you can see that we have an E. I can't believe I accidentally did that. Anyway, that E, or what it was a energy tank. Energy tanks are like sub-tanks from the X series. You use them to refill your HP, and I can't believe I just accidentally used one right then and there. Unfortunate, but oh well. Let's just keep it moving. I don't remember Metal Man stage being this, or the song being this good. Actually, I kinda need that life. Whatever. I don't have the necessary things to worry about that right now. Oh, God. Yeah. Conveyor belts being the main trap of the stage certainly isn't the most fun, but it is what it is. Jump here, let you drop, so you don't annoy me. Alright, there we go. Another energy tank that I actually want. So, let me show off the other thing we picked up from defeating Airman. Item number 2. Item number 2 is basically a jet board that will go forward. That'll just go forward with you when you step on it. It's a very, very useful item for many different stages. But now, it's time for Metal Man. I don't think I didn't mention it in Airman stage, but the corridors leading up to bosses is now normal. Anyway, this is Metal Man. He will throw these buzzsaws at you, and believe me, they hurt. Got him. All right. Oh, that was close. Metal Man is not weak to air shooter. Metal Man is actually weak to Metal Blade. I think he's actually just weak to Metal Blade, if I remember correctly. Get equipped with Metal Blade. Alright, let's keep it going. Next on the list, Bubble Man. Is he weak to quit? No, that's Flash? No, Flash is weak to Crash. Or no, Flash is weak to Crash. I don't remember. Anyway, hold on. I'll look at it. Anyway, Bubble Man. Alright. Oh, I forgot about this stage. Anyway, the reason I set our win condition for Mega Man 2 is because the Metal Blade is one of the best Mega Man weapons ever designed. Not a joke. As you can see, I spammed the hell out of it there, and the weapon energy did not go down. It can only be a win condition if you're actually good at the game. Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I was saying, the Metal Blade is a very strong weapon. It does a lot of damage against most bosses. You can spam it to your heart's content without worrying that you're going to run out. And you can also shoot it in all 8 directions of your control stick. So in any scenario that you can think of, the Metal Blade will be your best friend. Well, let's hope I don't die again. Actually, I just remembered the stage I'm in, so what? You can even shoot it just directly below you to take care of any enemies that you see beforehand. I make no exaggeration when I say this is one of the best weapons. Oh, hold on. Gotta be careful with these jumps, otherwise you will. Those are spikes at the top, so be careful not to hold the jump button for too long, unless you want to die. Hopefully you guys haven't been dying as much as me and aren't in game over territory. But hopefully you guys can actually see the usefulness of the Metal Blade. These enemies that normally would be a slight issue because of their interesting movement patterns are quite literally a joke. I'm just trying to be extra careful here. I do not want to die. I don't like this. Okay. Let's let it go. Even if you take damage, you can recover it. I don't have the facts on this, but I am pretty sure this game has better drops than Mega Man 1. Yeah, don't fact check me on that. But it just feels like it. That's a lot of lag. This game also doesn't have the same lag issues as Mega Man 1. Okay, you stupid crab. Okay, alright. Done deal. So I made my way through all of that mess, and here we are at Bubble Man. I almost said Airman. Bubble Man actually is weak to the Metal Blade. As you can see, shreds them to pieces. Oh, brother. Get equipped with Bubble Lead. I'm actually gonna hit a save right here. Just to be careful, just to be safe. Anyway, next is Heat Man. Now that we are in... Get out of here. Yeah, the whole Metal Blade spam doesn't stop. I'd apologize, but blame Capcom. There's a reason this was Mega Man's primary special move in Smash Brothers. There we go. I've gotta be the stupidest person on the planet. Why did I jump from there? Oh my god, I've gotta be the dumbest person on the planet. Anyway, back here, I don't know why I'm playing the way I am, but you know. What can you say except skill issue? That. Okay, there we go. Shouldn't be that difficult, but unfortunately it is for me. But what was I talking about? Right, right, hold on. 2, 1, 2, 3. Missed. Oh, we're back to disappearing and reappearing blocks. Wasn't that high up. Oh boy. It's gonna take me a minute to get a handle on. There we go. But what an annoying part of this. What's an annoying gameplay mechanic that for some reason never leaves. You actual waste of space. There, 1, 2. Okay. Gotta follow my own advice. Ooh. Also, doesn't help that these are not. These do not have this. There. Go away. 1. I'm gonna have to wait on that. Like that. Okay. What about this one? 1, 2. Very late 1, by the way. Those walls that you see, those are destructible. Actually, I did this out of order. Well, I did this out of my usual order. Okay, so it's just the one and then you're done. Okay. Are we done with that? Thank God. Okay. Now, if you use item number 2. You just do it down here. Something tells me I should, but at the same time, something tells me I'm going to die if I do this. Oh. Yeah, I don't care. Yep, there we go. That area is very, as you guys can probably guess, annoying to get through, so... Right. So, my honest suggestion, Get item number 2 before you come here. I didn't mention this in Airman stage, but there actually is a pretty, I'm sure most people know it, but if you look up I Can't Defeat Airman, the entire song, well, the entire song actually revolves around Airman himself, but the song starts because of that area in Heatman stage. Because that area is very annoying to get through without item number 2. You guys should honestly give it a listen. So I like it. I like the song. Get equipped with Atomic Fire. Message from Dr. Light. Item 1 completed. Get your weapons ready. Get equipped with item number 1. Alrighty. Oh, now that I'm actually out of order, let's go to Woodman. Ba-da-boom, ba-da-da-da-da. Boop boop. Mm-mm-mm. Alright. This is Woodman stage. Sorry, this is probably my favorite song from the soundtrack, even more than the main theme. If I'm being serious, I love this. I love this song. How do we want to do this? Like that, I guess. Alright. But yes, this is Woodman stage. Just one big tree. So what would you expect? Alright, there we go. Actually getting the half on Metal Blade, which is insane. Yeah, this song is, I love it. I love it so much. Yeah. While my skills aren't really showing it, hopefully you guys can see how different this game is compared to Mega Man 1. While my skills are not translating perfectly, for some reason, well, I'm pretty sure we know all why, if you've ever watched me play any Mega Man game, my skills are, shall we say, lackluster at best. But this game is, I'd honestly say, criminally easier than Mega Man 1. Mega Man 1 had its issues of crazy difficulty. I won't deny that, but at the same time, being able to just kind of... Why are you immune to Metal Blade? Well, I guess that doesn't matter. But being able to completely just trivialize the game with one special weapon is honestly insane. But enough about that. Let's get to Woodman. Woodman is weak to... Aw, really? Anyway, Woodman is weak to Atomic Fire. And if you hold it for long enough, you just one-shot him. Like, this game... I'm not gonna say there's... Well, the only time special weapons did that to a boss, even anything close to that with a boss, was Man's weapon against Man. Even then, Man still had the opportunity to kill you in 3 hits if you weren't smart enough. But, on to the next one, Man. get your Metal Blade equipped again, and just skate through this stage. Man, the soundtrack of this game is so good. This game, the upgrade from 1 to 2 in terms of the games is so crazy. But enough about the comparisons. Let's talk about... Ooh, nice. Let's talk about something a bit more fun. Yep. Okay, this is the one I wanted. Anyway, this is item 1. I don't think I ever showed it off to you guys. Yes, you make stepping platforms for yourself. Let me take care of you. Switch back to 1. But you can make little platforms for yourself that actually rise, so you don't have... I think you can only make 3 at a time, though, so be very specific on where you want to make your platforms. But it is now... Well, when this video comes out, it'll be February. At the time I'm recording it, it's mid-January, but... we are getting closer and closer to the eventual release date of Mega Man and Sonic Crossworlds, and I am eagerly awaiting the day. Although I haven't exactly been playing a lot of Crossworlds after I made the... oh, God. After I made the level 10 rival video, I still do enjoy the game a lot. Yeah, the birds here are very annoying. But if you're fast enough and you can snipe the bird, or just snipe the babies themselves. Okay, that one. Got lucky there. Didn't throw it anywhere dangerous. Let me pick this up real quick. And also drop it in the wall. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Let's go. Guess I shouldn't have stopped for the weapon energy. And there's an E-Tank for you guys. But yeah, I am eagerly awaiting Mega Man's arrival in Crossworlds, and I plan to... Wow, okay, let's calm down there, homie. And I am very hopeful. Not hopeful. I know it's gonna be good, but I do hope to make more videos for Crossworlds when that comes out. Obviously, the Mega Man Festival, when it comes out, is going to be a surefire video. How I want to do it, I'm not completely sure, but it'll happen. Anyway, as you saw, Crash Man is weak to the air shooter. You hit him twice and he blows up. Get equipped with Crash Bomber. Next, we are off to Flashman. Yeah, I am eagerly awaiting the Mega Man's arrival in Crossworlds. Right. Right, folks. Okay, this stage, be very careful. As you can see, the worst ice physics you'll ever have to deal with. Anyway, these walls equip the Crash Bomber onto them, and they blow up. Holy man. Whatever. Just get me out of this stage as fast as possible, honestly. Actually, hold on. Can I even get back up here? I mean, probably, but really worth. Probably gonna miss an E-tank or something, but, I mean, we'll live. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Note to self, do not try to damage tank that. Holy. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't even understand why this has has ice physics. It doesn't make a lick of sense. There's no reason for this stage let's talk proper English now. To have ice physics. Anyway. Oh, we have one energy tank. That's not gonna be good for me. Good old Sniper Joes. Alright, done there. Where are we heading? Gotta get to avoid you. And honestly, I'm not even about to take the chance of me screwing this up. Let's just use item number 2. Between the ice physics and... Thank you. Between the ice physics and my moronic self, it's far more dangerous to try to make that jump normally. Make those jumps normally. But here we are, Flashman. Flashman is a very unique robot master. Damn. Because he can actually stop time. What you want to do is not hit him directly with Crash Bomber, but try to set traps. It'll take more damage from the continuous explosion of Crash Bomber rather than you just shooting him with the projectile itself. But he doesn't do enough damage to really kill you, so you should be A-okay. Get equipped with Time Stopper. Message from Dr. Light. Item 3. Complete. Get your weapons ready. Get equipped with Item 3. And thankfully for us, that is the last time an item will happen. But it is time, folks. It is time for the stage. Quick Man. Now you would actually, I don't know how it works. But you would look at this stage, see the extra life there, and think, oh, this stage is going to be just as simple as the others. No. Just no. In fact, this stage reminds me of one of my least favorite stages ever in a Mega Man game. Reminds me of Castle I think it's X5 Castle 1. Another reason for me to dislike X5. That stage's design is based purely off of... Bro, where am I going? Where am I? I'm just gonna damage tank you and move, because I am not trying to die here. Alright, cool. But like I was saying, this stage gets its primary design off of that mess of a stage. And by that I mean, move fast or you die! I hate this stage. If you want... Wow, okay. But if you guys want an easy way to get through this stage, Flash Stopper or Time Stopper will be very useful. Pick up that weapon energy so Flash Stopper remains for a little bit longer, and keep moving. Hopefully you'll get through it in time. The extra life there. yeah, getting through this part of the stage requires, I wouldn't say beforehand knowledge, but it definitely requires you to be quick on your feet. And hopefully you are. I should also mention, even though I've already used all of it, that's bad. That Quickman is weak to the Time Stopper, so if you want to use his weakness on him, you should probably not use it to get through that stage. Unfortunately, I did, and I only have this little bit left. But even with it, it doesn't really do as much as you think it would. How am I missing every single shot here? Like, that was just impressive. I mean, sure. Why not? I don't feel like dying again. There we go. Quickman. As you can see, he's very quick and will also shoot out 3 boomerangs at you to kill you even faster. Flash Stop, if you have a full weapon, of Time Stopper, you call it a Flash Stopper. Is it called Flash Stopper or Time Stopper? Oh, either way, if you have the full weapon, you will take him down half HP. But for defeating Quickman, we get Quick Boomerang. And with all 8 Robot Masters defeated, it is time for Dr. Wily. Alright, that's enough out of that. Like I said, I love this game's soundtrack a lot, so I would be a fool to not share it all with you. But this is item number 3. Item number 3 is a... I don't even know how to accurately describe it, but you shoot it out. You shoot it out and it'll climb on the wall for you. It's actually very, very worthwhile. I don't know why I didn't equip Enemy Killer number 1. I'm pretty sure this game follows the same rules of Mega Man 1 to where any and all weapon energy that you use will not be refunded to you. So, use some weapons sparingly. If you want a list, Quick Boomerang, Crash Bomber for sure, Bubble Lead, and the items you don't want to use too much of. If you can help it. Sometimes you just kinda have to use what you got. Anyway, this part of the stage sucks. Cause you kinda have to be a little bit fast with the Item 1 platforms, but at the same time, you can't be too slow, otherwise the platform will rise too high, and then you're kinda screwed on getting to the top. Like so. Hopefully I can get this in the next one, otherwise I think I'm gonna have to grind weapon energy, which is not fun. Unfortunately, you can also not just pop a platform of item 1 then switch to item 2. That's not how this game works. If you have any item platforms open, be it 1, 2, or 3, you cannot switch to any other weapon or items, so unfortunately no mix and matching. No mix and matching for us, which makes this far more tedious to get through. At the very least, I have one of my favorite Mega Man songs to listen to while I get through it. Just in the nick of time, huh? Well, can't be too mad. Alright, let's just get up this ladder and before I fall down and have an aneurysm. Right. Alright, folks. Get your quick boomerang out because we are in a very dangerous scenario. Time your jumps well, folks, because below us is all bottomless pit. I was that low on HP? I don't want to use rewind, but I'm not. Anyway. There we go. I am so sorry for anybody watching this video that has prone to epilepsy or anything like that. That was horrible. Hopefully I turn that down in editing. Actually, I'm saying it right now so I remember. But that was Mecha Dragon. Obviously, as you saw, he's weak to the quick boomerang. Let's get item 1 back in here. Yeah, that was a very unfortunate place to die. I'm not missing any HP. Oh, thank you so much for caring about my well-being, game. Let's pop item number 2. Remember correctly, you don't want to take this first one. You want to actually do this, because right here is an energy tank for your troubles. And also, you don't want to waste the Crash Bomber right there. What am I missing out on that I might need? Quick boomerang. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you have to really properly manage your weapon energy. Otherwise, you're going to be in very, very big trouble. And Wily 3 and I don't care about the life, but the sub-tank is a very tempting offer. I will gladly take that. And you can die for annoying me. You too. I don't really care about the life, I'm at 6. Whoa! Forgot about that. If it's just these guys, I'll switch to the Mega Buster. I don't wanna... Oh, thank you very much for that. And that's item number 3. Maybe I should stay here for a little bit and farm some weapon energy. It wouldn't be the worst idea. Hee bad. Whoa, chill. If you're asking me why I'm not filling up Metal Blade, it's because I don't have a lot of fear of that running out. I might be getting a bit too cocky with it, but actually I should be filling up his Crash Bomber. Okay. A lot of pausing, Still not done, huh? Please drop some health for me. But here we are. As you can see, for some reason, the chain... The chain for this platform is actually in the floor. Are they always on the floor? Well, it doesn't really matter to me. Not exactly the hardest thing to avoid. I feel like that should have hit me, but I'm not gonna complain. Can't say I like this. What is this thing week 2 again? Right, okay. And let's equip Le Bubble. You do... I am saying this for your better interest, but you might not want to use Bubble out here. It's far more useful in another fight we're gonna have. Hell, it's gonna be more useful in the boss rush, and it's gonna be useful. I need to start paying attention to my health. Alrighty, folks, we're back. And this time we're gonna do this the right way. Spam Metal Blade. No need to think. Just Metal Blade it out. Oh, those aren't bottomless pits? Sue me. I can't. In the wise words of Monsters University, I'm not going back to jail. Why is the flash so crazy there? Jesus. I'm not good. I'm not doing that again. I can't. Ugh, brother. Anyway, with that all said and done, Wily 3. We're gonna make this decision. Even though this is a horrible decision. Maybe I should have given that to Metal Blade, and maybe I'll regret that. Okay. You're playing with my life right here. Man, this is not the most joyous of occasions. Holy. At least we're out of there. Oh, this game is very funny. Okay. As you guys could probably tell, all the dying has severely hampered my mood. So you gotta allow one unscathed. Thank you very much for that. You drop one too? Thank you, because I actually really need it for the Crash Bomber. Will you guys knock it off? That was the boss, huh? Oh dear God, what are you weak to? Okay. And if you guys watched Mega Man 1 and or played it, say hello to Guts Man. He's weak to quick boomerang. Just spam it in his eyes and he'll die without a problem. You know, playing this game again. Man, if you use the weaknesses, bosses die really fast. And here's Wily Stage 4. Alright, what are you running low on? Well, everything's thankfully fixed. So let's get item number 3 up. Equip our Metal Blade and get moving. This stage. Ugh, I think this is finally the stage I've been dreading. It's not even the stage I've been dreading. It's the... Oh, what? Right. Okay, this stage is more annoying than I remember. Right, okay. This stage has a very annoying gimmick. Invisible platforms that you would not be able to recognize just by looking at them. I think it's this one. Okay, jeez. Stage isn't too difficult to get through, it's just more annoying than anything else. I don't think I want to. I'm just gonna be completely honest there. I think I'm almost not. I'll leave it. I don't feel like rolling the dice on that. I think we should be all good though. This stage definitely has one of the more annoying gimmicks. Okay. Now I know where Mega Man Zero gets its stage design from. Leap of faith. Ass game design or stage design. Okay. 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 You lived. I need this thing to get here yesterday. Okay. Oh, God. Oh. And there we go. Oh, brother. Get me out of this stage. That was a good save by me, if I do say so myself. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do it like this. Yep. Oh my god, we're finally done. Go away. I'm not dealing with you right now. Oh, what am I? Metal Blade is fine. Item number 2 is a bit more important to make sure I have accurate health on. Go away. Why are y'all still here? Good grief. This stage just doesn't end. Okay, now that we're done here, equip your Crash Bomber and get ready for honestly one of the most annoying fights in the game. This fight... Holy shit, the flashing is going to give somebody a seizure. Yeah. Okay. Let's not be stupid. Let's do this. And re-equip our Flash Bomber, seriously. Our Crash Bomber. These things can only be destroyed by Crash Bomber. You do not get another option. So, this boss fight is more of a puzzle than anything else. Because Crash Bomber, as you can obviously tell, is a very limited in quantity weapon. Probably the most limited weapon in the game, besides maybe even Flash Stopper. So, you have just the right amount of shots to completely kill this thing. You do not want to screw it up. What makes this even worse is the item system. The fact that you can't just immediately equip Crash Bomber after equipping item number 1 so you can get to high places, or item number 3 so you can get to high places. It makes that boss fight very annoying. I'm not sure if there's a better way of going about it, but as you can see, I had to use every single Crash Bomber. Could not waste a single one, but at least we're done. But now we move on to but you guys see this room? Boss rush time. I forgot how that works. Alrighty, folks. Here we go. You guess this boss's weakness, folks. Hold on. 2 E-tanks? Oh, 1 E-tank left now, so hopefully everything goes well for the rest of this fight. Yep, even the final boss, weak to Metal Blade. When I said this was the win button of the game, I was not joking. But we aren't quite done yet. You're in quite the interesting area. I'm not sure if this is supposed to represent oil or blood. Also, the sound effect is ringing in my ears and it's gonna make my head hurt. God, please let me out of this. Anyway, going in here, equip your bubble lead. And let's finally finish off Dr. Wily once and for all. What the shit? This! This boss is the... Oh, Jesus. Ow. This boss does a lot of damage to you. But this boss, or Wily Alien, does a lot of damage, and you do not want to get hit by him. And he can only be hurt by Bubble Lead. Okay, this is not going well. Be a little bit safer with our jumps. Ugh, going under him is such a pain. But thankfully the Wily Alien is not the most difficult boss to avoid. Honestly, he's rather simplistic in his movement patterns. So if you can get a proper handle on it, you should be a-okay. But just be careful, those shots do a lot. Dude, I'm a child. Do a lot of damage. So just be careful. And after it's all said and done, and after this horrendous screen flashing, it was all just a hologram. And that, folks, was Mega Man 2. The second step in our journey to Mega Man Dual Override. Playing through this game, you can clearly see the improvements to Max on 1. From the controls and weight of Mega Man itself to even the boss designs, even if some of the special weapons are a little overpowered. I didn't even mention it I didn't mention it when going through, but I'm sure you guys saw we had to use Quick Boomerang a lot, and it not only tore bosses apart, but it also really it also does not use a lot. Like, you guys saw me spamming the button, and the energy did not go down. So Quick Boomerang is also a very strong weapon in this game. So some of the sub-weapons can be a little overpowered, but the improvements are definitely there. Number 009, Metal Man. These Mega Man games are always such a blast to play through for you guys. While I may get annoyed at certain parts because of skill issues or interesting level design, I can never say that I don't have fun going through them. But we still have 9 more games to get through. Going to be 10 soon, hooray! So the fun isn't over yet, and then even then I still have the last 3 games of the X series to go through, then there's the 2 games in the ZX series, so... And not even mentioning, I might even do the Game Boy games, including Mega Man 1 through 5 on Game Boy, plus Mega Man Extreme 1 and 2, and Legends, Battle Network, Star Force. There's just a lot of Mega Man to go around. So it'll be the ride of Mega Man isn't gonna end anytime soon. And hopefully, after Dual Override, even more classic and or X, or maybe even a Legends game gets made. Thank you for playing, presented by Capcom USA. And I also want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. And I'll definitely see you guys for Mega Man 3.